it's raining, my hair look a mess, but um I'm deciding to, rather than just always look for when everything is perfect, I'm deciding to always just hit the record button anytime things pop in my head and I'm thinking about it, more like a diary. So I'm reading this book because this I'm reading this book, The Power of Self-Discipline, and that is something I've been pushing myself to do lately. Sorry about this, my frontal is coming up, so I need to lose it. And that is something I've been pushing myself to do lately. So because I realized that I've become very, very passive, and I've become, not very, I'm not active, like, yeah. So I'm starting to, like, I want to start building my self-discipline, and I realized that I have to go to the root, like, start from even the smallest thing. And the smallest thing that came to my mind is reading book. So I read 2 pages every morning, and I've been keeping to that, like, every day constantly. And I also try to, like, put a time frame to it, so I do it within the time of 8:30 to like 9, anytime between 8 to 9. That's when I do it mostly. But there has been few occasions, like one time that I totally forgot and had to do it, like, you know I think that was like the first week I started. I totally forgot on how to do it, like, maybe I think around 12ish. And today also I forgot because I woke up pressing my phone, because I had to reply to conversation, which is not good, because anytime I wake up pressing my phone, even my phone ran out of space. But yeah, I'm back. So what was I saying before? Anyway, let me just bring what came out, well, my what I'm thinking anyway. So I feel like these days i I have some things. I think that I figure out what I'm supposed to be doing, but some way somehow I don't do them, which is bad. I mean, we already established that by now, that there's so many bad habits, and I'm trying to get rid of that. But as I was saying, that I was reading this book, so I came across an exercise in the book that says something that just hit me. And it was talking about action exercise, and it mentioned something like, um select the top people in your field, something like that, and all of that. So it left me asking another question, that what field what field am I in? Like, what field do I want to belong? What field? Because I see people in the corporate world, I admire them, but at the same time, it's like the reality of it. Yeah, I admire, wearing the nice clothes. That's the part I admire, wearing the nice clothes, being in the fine office. But when it comes to, like, the reality, the work aspects, is not something that I really like, because it feels like slavery. You spend hours, especially in Nigeria, in Lagos. You wake up very early to go to an office. You are there, you're literally there, nothing till then, until evening, and then you come back very late at night. The next morning you are doing the same thing. Even on your weekend, you're having, virtual meeting for something that is not even, you know something that is not like somebody is dying. That's like, it's not as important. You don't have the mind to, like, think about anything. You don't have mind to think about your life. Anyway, if you're hearing noise, it's raining. You don't have mind to think about your life or anything. You're just like, it's almost like a zombie. You wake up, do the same thing, wake up, do the same thing. Like, no, I can't. Even my health cannot take it. I tried it, and I was getting sick every time, because I just couldn't. So the reality is not something I want. And I realized that right from childhood, I've always been, like, more of a creative person. At a point, I joined a dance school. At a point, I was singing. So it kind of show you where my heart is. At a point, I didn't even want to, like, after my secondary school, I didn't even took my admission serious. That was even why my education was a bit late, because I didn't take my admission serious, because that was the time I was dancing and singing. That's all I wanted to do then. I wanted to become famous for that. But so, to show you that my heart has always been in the creativity side. Yeah, I love the clothes of an office girl, I love the fashion, but my heart, when it comes to the work, it has always been in the creative side of things. And I have to just tell myself that, yeah, I know you like the clothes of office girl, But you have to be realistic with yourself, what you really want and what you actually feel like doing is actually something creative. Like, it's not you being, I won't say being under somebody is bad, because yeah, you can be under somebody without even being in a corporate organization, right? But the old routine is just, it's not for me. And I realize, and also the stage that I am and where I'm going to, I'm just it just feels like this cannot get me to where I'm going, because as a girl from a poor family, no privilege, no connection, and all of that. First, when you don't have connection, and you you are above the age of an entry level in most organization, for you to get a good job, it's I mean, it's out of the reach. It's possible, but it takes a lot, and you have to wait a lot. Then when you get a job, the pay, maybe they start with like 150, 200, 250. I'm like calculating, like, okay, this amount for remaining this amount, and then maybe like increase after a year, 5 years. I calculated like 5 years along the journey. Am I getting closer to where I want to be? The truth is no. I won't be getting closer to where I want to be financially. And it now leads me to, okay, what is the smartest and maybe like the fastest route to get to where I want to be, both financially, mentally, physically? And the honest truth is that it takes something other than just corporate life. Corporate life cannot get me there. I cannot be working now and be earning 200,000 naira for the next 1 year, for the next 2 years. I won't even have much savings. And that, like, literally, and then I look at it like, okay, many people that I know that are very successful, that, they kind of have the life I want. What do they do? Most of them are not even corporate workers. So it led me to like asking that most of these people are actually business owners. Most of these people are people like, okay, maybe an influencer, and then they have businesses, or they have businesses before they become popular. So it's majorly business. Honestly, it's majorly business, or business, because even if it's like the handwork, maybe like, let's say like a fashion design, the people that have the life that I want, they cross the business part of it. Like, they don't just design. They are not just a fashion designer like a tailor. They bring in the business aspect. Like, I'm talking about people like Vicky James, and even food, I'm talking about people like Ida Basi. They bring in the business aspect. So that is how they are able to like attain great things. And I'm realizing that that is actually the route I'm supposed to go. That is the route I should go. I need to find a way to go on this route. Basically, looking at what people that I admire do, and try to put myself in that field, trying to join the line so that I can be on the road to where I want to be, instead of on a different route that doesn't take me to where I want to be. So this now come down to, there are so many people that are successful in different routes, but the route that I want, what exactly are they doing? Is me keeping my focus on that route. Don't like not getting distracted that, oh, this person is doing this thing, maybe I should do it too. This person is doing this thing and they are making it, maybe I should do it. No, I don't want to continue doing that. I just want to focus, like, okay, these are the people that I admire a lot. These are the people that inspired me. I love what they are building, and this is the line I want to join. And in the spirit of doing that, I selected like the few women. I have 6 women that I really admire their journey. Recently, I have one more, but I'm not fully sure I want to have that yet. But like those 6 women, I love, like, I love what they do and their traits, how they go about their things. And that is actually that is actually the kind of person I would like to be, and that is actually the route I would like to go, to pass. And with that, I have to, like, I've saved their picture like last week on my phone. I have it in the mind that, oh, I'm going to like combine this picture and use it on my wallpaper so that I can focus on them. But I didn't do it. I procrastinate. I just saved the picture on my phone. Yesterday I was scrolling, and then I saw another content, another creator, and she did something that was so good, and in my mind I started questioning that, oh, maybe I should go back to real estate sales. Maybe I was already thinking, I was already making plan, because my mind, immediately an idea come, I'm already making plan, which I don't even want to say anything about that. I'm already making plan. And then all of a sudden I just wake up back that, wait a minute, no, I saw another post, not that I wake up back, I saw another post that said something about sales in Nigeria, and then I had to share my experience. That's me in the moment of me sharing my experience, and then I realized this is why I did not even want to go into this industry again. Then I realized, oh, this money I was already making plan to go after this industry, but I already don't want it. I said, oh my goodness, this is why I need to put these women at my wallpaper where I can see them every day, so that it can keep me focused on this is it, not deviating, like not being distracted by any other thing that I say. Like, it's like when I see other people do other things, I'm like, it's none of my concern. These 6 women are what? They're like a roadmap for me. So it's like having a roadmap going to somewhere, but you get distracted by other people going to another place. So now I had to, combine everything, which I'm going to show you guys. I have to combine everything yesterday and put it on my wallpaper so that I can always look at them every morning. And to get to a point, I'm gonna print it out and stick it to my wall or my board so that I can see it every morning. I know that this is who I want to become. This, not that I want to become them, but like I want to be, I don't know how to explain it, but let's just say like they are my role model. They are the kind of people that I want to be, that I want to become. So I need to focus on that, because the more I don't focus on that, the more I'm doing multiple things together, the more I can't complete something. I plan this, then tomorrow another idea come, I'm already planning that. That means yesterday plan is sitting. So I need to be able to focus on one plan that I have and build it, see it finish without getting distracted. And yeah, that is what I don't know. So I hope this will help me very well, because yeah, I mean, I'm learning. I don't know how effective this will be, but I feel like it will be effective, because yeah, I feel like it keeps me grounded. So I did one of the exercise, and it said, look ahead 3 to 5 years, determine the new knowledge or skill you will need in order to lead your field in future, then start acquiring those skills today. So my the field I would like to lead in future, the field I would like to be and lead in future is the influencer content / business. So brand influencing, content creation, and business. And I've been able to list down the skills I can think of it. Like literally, when I started this exercise, I wanted to put it in ChatGPT, but I was like, I cautioned myself that I don't want to be the type of person that cannot think about things and always have to go to ChatGPT. And look at it, I put down 12 immediately, like 12 skills. And let me read it out. So 1, public speaking. 2, storytelling. 3, sales. 4, marketing. 5, branding. 6, community building. 7, likability. I don't know if that's a word, but like people to influence, especially to have massive following online, you need to be likable. So that's what I mean. Then persuasion, you need to be able to persuade people, right? Self-mastery, I need to be able to step into the woman I want to be. I need to master how to do things myself and be committed to things, so more like that. Then ambitions, I need to be goal driven. Yeah, I think I'll change that to goal driven rather than ambition. Then organization, more organized. And then financial literacy, this one is very, very important, and I almost forgot, because I need to have a good hold of my financial situation. yeah, and that's what I can think of right now. I'm sure if I think, I can still come up with more, but I feel like these are well packed and are so very important, and I need to start mastering them. I have idea in many of them. I have, experience in many of them, like public speaking, sales, marketing, but I need to master it more. I need to master it, and I need to, like, know how to do it well, because this is important to where I'm going.